I'm going to show how to install the stern pad by Seaworthy Innovations. The stern pad is a mounting block that adheres to your boat's transom, eliminating the need for drilling holes. This one is the standard size that I purchased online. When unboxing, you will find the instructions on the lid. I will be following these instructions in the order given. Here are the contents of this kit. I will address each item throughout the installation process. Begin by selecting the location where the stern pad will be mounted. Then thoroughly clean the area using a household cleaning product and a clean rag. Leaving the adhesive backing on, take the stern pad and place it in the desired location. The surface needs to be flat and free of protruding welds and hardware. Inspect the stern pad's edges and make sure that the adhesive will make full contact with the hull. Once again, avoid protrusions on the surface. Once the spot has been found, trace the stern pad using a marker. Using the supplied Scotch-Brite pad, rub the area inside of the traced lines to rough up the surface. There is no need to remove the factory paint. The scratched and scored surface will be adequate for receiving the adhesive. Next, remove all residual using a wet paper towel and dry the area using a clean rag. Then, using the supplied alcohol wipe, thoroughly wipe this area. When finished, allow the surface to dry on its own. Now take the stern pad and remove the adhesive backing. Use the supplied push pin to carefully separate the backing from the pad. Then use your fingers to peel the backing the rest of the way off. Make sure you do not touch the adhesive as it will weaken its bonding ability. Next, carefully place the stern pad in the marked position. Do not change the position once the adhesive has contact with the hull. Using as much force as possible, push the middle of the stern pad against the hull for at least 15 seconds. Then, push the pad's edges against the hull with as much force as possible for another 15 seconds. Next, let this sit for 24 hours to allow the adhesive to activate and cure. Once cured, test the pad to make sure it is well secured. The transducer can now be installed. Begin by planning the placement of the transducer. The bottom of the transducer should be placed level with the bottom of the hull. Use a scrap board to help aid in positioning. Loosely mount the transducer using stainless steel screws that will penetrate at least 5/8 inch into the stern pad. Make sure the screw has not been tightened all the way. This will allow for height adjustment later. Next, run the cable up behind the bracket and loosely place the other mounting screw. The transducer should now be freed enough for height adjustment. Using the scrap board, level the transducer with the bottom of the hull. Tighten both screws using a screwdriver. Now, adjust the angle of the transducer and tighten using a socket and wrench. Next, run the transducer cable in your planned location. Use the supplied cable clips to secure the cable to the hull. Install the clips in this manner. Next, install the adhesive tape to the clips as seen here. Remove the white backing from the strip and secure it to the flat side of the clip. Apply pressure for at least 15 seconds. Then, using the push pin, gently peel and remove the red backing, Once again, avoid touching the adhesive. Making sure the surface has been cleaned and properly prepped, position the clip in your desired location and hold pressure for at least 15 seconds. Then, repeat this along the cable route with the other clips. The cable can now be connected to the fish finder, and the transducer is ready for use.